Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best guitar pedals. Starting at number 5. HeadRush Floorboard. With a huge amount of processing power on offer, the distortions on the HeadRush are really something to write home about. Drives have rich higher-order harmonics and plenty of headroom, interacting in a startlingly amp-like way with the onboard amp models, and performing excellently when being used to boost a real-life amp in the room. Though the HeadRush has the normal array of effects you'd expect, vintage delays and choruses, modern versions of the same effects and some stereo variants, there's nothing truly outside the box here. If you're looking for wilder, Space Cadet sounds, then, unlike with the Boss and Line 6 units, you'll have to look at expanding to at least a couple of extra pedals alongside this floorboard. Coming at number 4. TC Electronic Plethora X5. We're big fans of the versatile TC Electronic tone print pedals, which have always offered a nice selection of user-changeable effects at a highly reasonable price. With the TC Electronic Plethora X5, the team there has brought each of the pedals from the tone print line together, in doing so creating a sort of TC Greatest Hits tour. With the Plethora X5, you can chain up to 5 tone print pedals together from a list including the Flashback, Hall of Fame, Corona, Vortex, and many more. These can be placed in whichever order you prefer, although you can run into limitations with the DSP if you attempt to stack 5 reverbs or delays, for example. At number 3. Line 6 HX Multi-Effects Pedal. With no screen, the HX Effects relies on scribble strips and colored lights above the foot switches in order to indicate what's going on to the user, and to edit patches. It sounds like that shouldn't be enough to compete with the larger units, but this stripped-back interface is elegant, and packs all of the effects of its larger brothers. This means that it has all the firepower to make it the best multi-effects pedal you can buy, particularly if you play live. Moreover, besides the standard delays, mods and reverbs, there's also some gems like the particle verb, which is a clear nod to boutique effects. There are only 6 patches available on the front panel, but if that's an issue then you could always integrate it into a traditional pedal board setup. Number 2 of my list. Boss GT1000. Boss has been the market leader in compact effects pedals since the early 80s, and chances are, if you're reading this, you own at least a couple yourself. With its recent 500 series of studio-grade pedals, the DD500 delay, RV500 reverb and MD500 modulation, the company brought its expertise to a new form factor and a higher ticket area of the market. If you looked at the release of those pedals and thought, if I had a board of just those 3, I'd be set, you'd be far from alone. And that's exactly what the GT1000 delivers. And number 1. Line 6 Helix LT. If the HX Effects doesn't quite cover your needs, say, if you need amp modeling, or if you own a Line 6 Variax guitar, then the Helix LT offers all of the processing oomph of the full-fat Helix, but in a slimmed-down package without scribble strips or all of the inputs and outputs of the flagship. Whether it's on stage or for studio use, the LT is simply a beast, with great quality amps, effects, cabs, mic sims, you name it. It's got 8 assignable patches on the front panel, as well as bank change, tuner and tap switches, and the best user interface of any multi-effect on the market, including Fractal Audio's AXFX3, which is 3 times the price. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.